What's up, HAD gang? It's your boy, HAD the Hustler. And today we're going to talk about something crazy. I owe Ron Garcia a public apology. I said he wasn't going to fight Tank Davis, And I don't think we're supposed to know this, because, guys like Tank can't hold water, especially when somebody's poking at his pride in public. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Yesterday, Ryan Garcia sent out a message, and I quote, "I'm on one mission to knock out Gervonta Tank Davis in 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Gervonta, if you don't take this next fight with me, you will not be remembered. Your legacy will forever be tainted. The money's there. Everything's there. No excuses." Tank Davis respond, "LOL. When I ever been a bitch? You know who talked to you 10 minutes before your ring walk. The fight already been made. Now shut up." Guys, I don't think we're supposed to know that. He deleted that instantly. I don't think we're supposed to know that. I think this is supposed to be a secret. I think they were supposed to play it out like each guys won't pay attention to each other, But these guys in these young guys, they in the social media world. You know what I mean? Us older guys got to learn. This social media thing is real. The social media thing is an ego stroke to these guys. When you on that social media, you over there talking trash to these guys on the social media. We look at it as fake. They look at it as real. They take it to heart. So you can't sit there and then go poke at the manhood of a young cat like Gervonta Tank Davis, go on Instagram and be like, "Don't be no bitch," because you already know he prideful. He a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? He prideful. So he already gonna be like, "Man, what this clown talking about? We already got it made. What is he talking about?" And somebody had to probably be like, "Yo, Tank, take that off." You know what I'm saying? Take that off. We ain't supposed to announce this yet. It's too close. But I feel like this could be one of them things. It could be a double-edged sword, because if it's announced early, they could be hyped up early. They could do some promotional, you know what I mean? This could be the best promotion ever. If the old cats, if the old promoters, like, you know what I mean, Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather, they can capitalize off of this. And this is a big fight. Even though Ryan Garcia don't got no belt, you know what I'm saying? This is a big fight. You know what I'm saying? They could goddamn gonna throw up some stuff now. They could throw up some training videos. They could throw up everything. They could just pump it all year. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it's in November. It should be this could be the biggest fight. This could be the biggest fight. This could be 1 million pay-per-view buys, and 1 million pay-per-view buys in 2021 is pretty ridiculous. You know what I mean? Especially at the $70 price tag. All they got to do is give me somebody that's a part of the future as a co-main event. You know what I mean? Give me somebody good. Give me a good undercard. I'm gonna buy it anyway. Have Devin Haney waiting. In the balance. Have Devin Haney. Hey, Ryan Garcia, call out Devin Haney if you beat Tank Davis. If Ryan Garcia somehow beats Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney, he'd be the man. He'd be the man in boxing. He'd be the man in boxing. Despite like everybody, oh, Devin ain't fought nobody. Tank ain't fought nobody. Yada, 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 yada. I agree, but let's agree to disagree. Them boys are stars. Them boys is paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Ryan Garcia has made as much money as Tank Davis and Devin Haney, because they've been promoted differently. You know what I mean? But I feel like these fights in 2021, we should have the absolute most fireworks in 2021. I said the same thing about the welterweight division in 2020 and back in 2019. I ain't had no videos, but I was in the chat. I was in the chat typing, you know what I mean? Typing my ideals, you know what I mean? Telling everybody, agreeing with everybody who say, the welterweight division should be this, yada, yada, yada. It was Keith Thurman at the time, Sean Porter at the time, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao. We should be getting Bud Crawford. We should be getting these fights. You know what I mean? The only person that gave for those fights was Earl Spence. Even though Earl Spence, participated. The Danny Garcia participated. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter participated. Keith Thurman, he isolated himself. He fought Manny Pacquiao, but, the tables turned on him. You know what I mean? Now, Earl the man, he tried to take a dookie on Earl early, talking about some get a belt, and we all know the story of Keith Thurman running. You know what I mean? Kind of ruined the division's feng shui, because had he not done that, you know what I mean, Terrence Bud Crawford maybe would take him. You know what I mean? Had Keith Thurman not ruined his own reputation, maybe Terrence Crawford would take him. Now Terrence Crawford want nothing to do with none of those guys. He only want Earl for some reason. But that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about this futuristic fight, this division that's gonna be amazing if Teofimo Lopez participate in this. You know what I mean? They excluding Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo, you gotta get in this. You have to get in this. You have to fight Devin Haney. You have to fight Devin Haney. You have to fight one of these dudes, because I feel like with the inclusion of Teofimo Lopez and this four-headed monster, I want to call it. I want to call it four-headed monster, because that's what it is. Because all four of these boys are monsters. All four of these boys get in the ring and do their thing, throw their hands. That man Teofimo Lopez had Lomachenko looking shook in the first 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And I picked the guy. At first, I picked Lopez, and then in the meetings, when I felt like Lopez was looking kind of starstruck, I kind of throttled back, and I was like, nah, he kind of looked scared. I don't know if he ready. You know, I kind of throttled back. Never second guess yourself. Because that man got in that ring and made Lomachenko look like a pure amateur. You know what I'm saying? Even Lomachenko can get in this. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko try to get that belt from Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Then it'll be a 5-headed monster. But the business, I feel like the business is getting in the way. I feel like the business is getting in the way of somebody like Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko don't want to fight Devin Haney, or he wouldn't have gave up his belt, because Devin Haney was the WBC mandatory. This division got the potential to be the most amazing division. This next to the welterweight division and the heavyweight division, if a lot of the politics get out of the way of what's going on or what should be going on, this should be, 2021 should be boxing year. I don't know if there's enough money to spread around, or the fans need to get together. We need to support all these fights. You know what I'm saying? I understand that there's a pandemic going on. I understand that people money low, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. During the pay-per-view week, if I can get a certain amount of likes, I will buy a random fan the pay-per-view for every single one of these fights. Every fight week, I'm gonna give out 1 or 2 pay-per-views to all my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reach my hand in the pile. The pile a little now, so it'll be easy. Reach my hand in the pile, boom, pop up a name, boom, you got the pay-per-view. If you can't afford it, I buy it for you. But we need to support these fights, man. We need to support these fights. We need to get them. We need to get these young fellas, because they worried about paper, and I feel like if the fans behind it, they shouldn't be worried about no paper, because we're gonna get it to them. All they got to do is give us these fights. You know what I'm saying? If this could get out to Oscar De La Hoya, if this can get out to Bob Arum, if this can get out to the PBC personnel, Al Heyman, if this can get out to Eddie Hearn, we behind it. We behind these fights. The Zone would be more popping. PBC would be more popping if we got the fights that we want. I put my name on it. I put my name on it. If we can get these fights, we got to pay for it. We got to support these fights. We got to support all these fighters that we want to see in the ring, or else they turn into businessmen. You know what I mean? If they ain't got no business to worry about, then they get in the ring. If it was enough money for Teofimo Lopez to get the $10 million to get Devin Haney, and Devin Haney get his piece, you know what I mean? We will have that fight. All they need is the support of the fans. We buying them. Earl Spence did 300-some thousand in a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Earl Spence could have did 5. You know what I mean? Imagine if this past weekend everybody supported Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia would have did 300K. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We as fans got a responsibility to support these fights, but at the same time, the promoters and the business of boxing got the responsibility to support their fans. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I want all these fights, man. I'm an addict, man. I'm an addict. I'm a boxing addict. Anybody that know me know I'm a boxing addict. I need it. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up. Hate, like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to you if you watch this video. Shout out to my fans. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to me. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Shout out to New Media. You know, don't forget my new moniker for the 2021. watch more boxing. And I'm out.